All right, good morning to everybody. This is Ivan Harris Sr., and I'm coming back here with a very important video. It was burning on my mind this morning as I got up and stirring around, and it was just really pressing on my mind, and I wanted to share with you today. It involves the mentor, or the relationship between the mentor and the mentoree, or the person being mentored. And if I'm going to give it a title, I would call it, do you really want a mentor? Do you really want a mentor? Now, this comes from just things that I've experienced over the years as I mentor, as I help others, and things that I've observed. And here's the deal, y'all. Listen, if you are being mentored by somebody who has taken the time out of their life to pour into your life, to tell you the things that you wanted to hear initially when you started, the things that you need to know to help you to get from A to Z. If you have that kind of person in your life, you need to thank God that you have somebody who's willing to tell you what you need to know. But there are a lot of people who have these kind of people in their lives, and they blow up, they get mad, they get frustrated, they only can take so much truth, and then after that, they're blowing up, and they're all mad, they're frustrated. Listen, Les Brown said it best. You can't see the full picture when you're in the frame. You can't see the big picture. So when somebody's looking at your life and they see those things that are not where they need to be, and they're telling you about that, you need to rejoice. You need to thank God that somebody cares enough to take the time to tell you. Now, you have a choice. Now, you entered into the mentoring relationship with this person, and they're not being arrogant or ugly or things like that. It's nothing like that. It's just them being genuinely honest, telling you some things that you need to address and change. What you need to do instead of being angry is close your mouth and listen. Why is that so important? Because think about it. What's the alternative? What if that person decides that they don't want to mentor you anymore and they move on to somebody else? Where does that leave you? It leaves you where you are right now. Now, you got with the mentor to move you and progress you on in life. Now this mentor moves on to somebody else who listens, who they pour into them, and they hear the messages. They take everything that they need to take. They do what they need to do. As Jim Rohn, they work on, as he says, they work on themselves, hard on themselves, listening to the mentor, and the mentor gets them from A to Z. They are now successful. Why? Because they're successful in what they do. They listen. They worked on themselves. And now they have reached success and are drawing people to them like a magnet. But here you are over here, still where you were in the first place. Not a good picture, is it? Left behind. Why? Because you were not willing to listen. And you blow up every time the mentor is trying to tell you what you need to know. My friend, that's not going to assist you in getting where you want to be in life. You got to ask yourself the question, am I happy with the results I'm getting in life? Something else Jim Rohn talked about too. Checking where you are in life. Looking at your progress. Well, check your progress. Do you like what you see? When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you look at your life, do you like what you see? If you don't like what you see, that's why you need the mentor. To tell you those little things that you don't want to hear. You know, oh, I don't want him to tell me that, or I don't want her to tell me that. Well, if it's going to make you better, listen and make the adjustment so that you can be where that person is. They're trying to bring you where they are. So what we need to do, it behooves us to do, is to listen, make the adjustment, and do what they're telling us to do. Why? Because it's going to make us better. Better than we were when they first started with us. Isn't that what you wanted? Isn't that why you got the mentor in the first place? Of course it is. But you have got to make a decision. And remember, if you frustrate that mentor, they don't have to mentor you. Like I said, they can move on to somebody else. And oh, how tragic that would be. Why? For you, because you won't change. Your life won't change. Nothing changes. It stays the same. So, what I'm saying to you today, mainly targeting the person being mentored, if you got somebody in your life who's telling you what's right and good, folks, listen. Listen. Don't alienate them. Don't blow up at them. Whatever they tell you, remember, close your mouth, bite your tongue, and listen. Make the adjustment. Check yourself. Evaluate. And when they're telling you the things that they're telling you, thank them. Thank you so much. It wasn't what I wanted to hear. I just didn't want to hear that today, but wow, I needed to hear it. And now it's going to make me better. That's the attitude of a champion, of a winner, of a person who's going to hit success. And I took a little longer with this, but this is important. This is so important. This is a moment in time for you. This is a moment in time. Do you want the rest of your life to be a replay of what you've had? If it's been painful, it's going to be a replay of pain. But if you listen, even though there may still be painful moments in life, at least now you have the tools to face those downfalls, those pitfalls, the potholes, the bumps in life, because now you've listened and you're able to reach your goals. And you're not going to hit potholes because you were hard-headed and wouldn't listen. You were stubborn and wouldn't listen. No, it'll be because of life. And life is going to do that. Every time you try to better yourself, you're going to have those situations. But today, I just want you to understand, if you've got somebody in your life that's mentoring you, that cares about you, that loves you enough to tell you what you need to know, thank them. Thank God first, but thank them. And listen. And watch your life change for the better. And you'll be thankful, you'll be joyful when you are on the other side, and now life is fantastic, things are working great, everything is going in your favor with God's blessing. And oh, what a joyous time that would be, huh? Wouldn't that be awesome? Absolutely. So, I'm going to close here today. Like I say, I call myself the value creator, and I hope this has brought value to you today. I hope that it has caused you to think. Maybe you're in a relationship with a mentor right now, and you've been bumping heads with them because you don't want to listen. Well, hopefully today, now you see the whole picture. And now you'll look at the alternative. What's the alternative of my mentor not being in my life at all, and they walk away? Do you want them to walk away? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. So, I'm going to end here, lest we go on and on and on. But I'll be back to talk about various subjects like this. And if you found this helpful, let me know that. And if you have questions, please ask those questions as well. I'm here to be of service and a help to anyone that I can. Until we meet again, take care. God bless you. And you have an outstanding day. Bye-bye.